of 2021, it just, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to act. Like, I didn't know how to feel. I was so angry. I was confused. It was just, I had such a roller coaster of emotions that just kind of hit me all at once. And now learning how to deal with that and learning how to deal with what my new life is going to be like now. Hey family, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Simply T. I know I have been MIA. A lot has been going on and I wanted to come on here and just share with you, where have I been? Oh man, you guys, you know, last summer, not summer, but spring of 2021, when I dropped my videos and I was showing the patterns that I was going to make and how everything was going and everything was all good, and I'm you know, bought some new patterns and I'm getting ready to sew these patterns up and sharing my makes, and then y'all, life happened to me. That's why I've been gone. I think it's been about 7 or 8 months since I've posted a video on here, because of the fact that unexpectedly, right after I did my last video, right after that, shortly after that, unexpectedly my mother passed away. And when that happened, when I tell y'all, life halted for me, everything stopped. You know, it was just something that happened sudden, and man, it took a toll on me, right? And so I am just now getting back, and I said, man, I miss my YouTube family. I want to see y'all. I want to hear from y'all, you know, and yeah, so I decided to just slowly get back into the social media streets, slowly get back into the game, you know. But I did have to take that break because I needed some time to myself. I needed some time to heal. I needed some time to grieve. You know, you really don't realize sometimes how precious, at least for me, I really didn't realize how precious life was until life just hit me in my ass. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not that I took it for granted. No, I've never taken life for granted. But it was just the way that I saw it. I saw it in a different light, I guess, so to speak. So when my mother unexpectedly passed away in early summer of 2021, it just, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to act. Like, I didn't know how to feel. I was so angry. I was confused. It was just, I had such a roller coaster of emotions that just kind of hit me all at once. And now learning how to deal with that and learning how to deal with what my new life is going to be like now without my mother was very, very difficult for me. Very, very difficult. Which is why it took me so long to get back, is what I believe, so long. But you know what? It was in my own time. And I tell you about my mother, Marjorie Forrest, y'all, she was a phenomenal woman. Do you hear me? Oh man, I know we all love our mothers. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And we all see our mothers as highly and phenomenal, because they are. But I'm telling you, my mother, Marjorie Forrest, she was a community activist here locally in our community. She was a member of the Greater Sunrise Kiwanis Club. And the Kiwanis Club is a nonprofit organization that gives back to the children. So they do events to raise funds to give back to help children and their families. And she was the past president of that club. She created a scholarship fund a scholarship for the club for students who were leaving high school and going into college. And she was the founder of this scholarship program. And when I tell y'all that was her baby, oh, that was her baby, okay? And she went out there and raised funds and gave scholarship to these students who were going into higher education, who were going into college. I mean, she did the turkey drive, she fed the homeless, she, you name it. When I tell you my mother did it, my mother did it. She was well known in our city. And family, it was a huge loss. It was a huge loss, not only to me, but to the community, because she was very, very big in her community, huge community activist. And it just took us all by surprise. It just took us all by shock. And it was a deep wound. It was a deep wound that none of us expected and none of us wanted, but life did happen, you know. So she was just a phenomenal woman, and oh my God, I miss her dearly. I miss that woman dearly. But I know she's with God right now, and I know she is watching over, and I could hear her. I can hear her telling me, Tissa, yes, keep going, Tissa, keep going. I can just hear her talking to me, family. I can hear her talking to me. But my mother was a phenomenal woman. She was a phenomenal woman, and I'm going to miss her. Definitely gonna miss her. You know, she was big. Definitely gonna miss her. So now here I am. But I'm gonna tell you guys what did help me. First and foremost, God. I don't know who you believe in, whoever your higher power is. My higher power is God. I will forever claim him, and I will forever give him praises. He was the one that got me through the point of where I am today after my mother's passing. The grief that I went through, the pain that I went through, the anger that I went through. He was the only person that was able to get me through, which is why you guys are seeing me here today, you know, and I will forever give him praises for that. And so first was God, and secondly was my sewing machine. When I tell you guys, that's where I found peace. That's where I found solace. I was able to just get whatever creations I had in my head out. It was just my way of coping. You know, it was really just my way of coping and my way of getting through. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want anybody to ask me, hey, how are you? Are you okay? Don't ask me if I'm okay. If you can't fix it, don't ask me. You know what I mean? Not to be rude, but that was just how I was feeling at the time. You know, but I am feeling so much more better now. It is still very difficult. I'm just learning how to get through and what my new normal is, but I'm able to get through. And that's the important part. The storm has hit, and I had to go through the storm. Believe you me, I tried to go under, I tried to go over, I tried to go to the right, I tried to go to the left. None of that was happening. I had to go through it. I had to go through it. And I'm just so grateful that I am where I am today, and I'm sitting where I'm sitting today, you know. I know God has a reason, and he does everything for a reason. And trust and believe, I am a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. Did I want my mother to pass? Absolutely not. Do I wish she was still here? Absolutely. You know, but I'm learning to understand, and I know that it's the circle of life. I understand and I know that it is the circle of life. And so I am just learning how to get through and how to live my new normal life, you know. And for me, my new normal life is life without my mom, you know. But I could tell you that there's definitely growth, because I can sit here and talk to you guys about it and no longer cry the same way I cried. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I know within myself that I am definitely getting through this. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. So that's where I have been. I have been MIA. I've just been dealing with life, and I've just been grieving, and I've just been able to get past that and get through it. Not even past it, because I would never get past it, but just get through it, you know. I have still been sewing though, so I can't wait to share with you guys, you know, the new that I have made, and I can't wait to share with you guys from some of the spring patterns. I did sew up a couple of those spring patterns, so I am going to share that with you. So stay tuned for some more videos on that as well. But you know what? I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around. Those of you who have sent me messages, those of you who have sent me well wishes, those of you who were just there when I didn't know that I needed you to be there, thank you. I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Sometimes you just don't know what you don't know. You know what I mean? You just don't know what you don't know. And so I am truly grateful. But you know what, family? I am ready to share. I'm ready to share with you all my new makes. I'm ready to share with you some of the new patterns I've gotten. I'm just ready to share and just let it all out. And thank you for sticking around. Thank you for sticking around. Girl is back. Simply T is back and ready to share lifestyle with you, and ready to share my makes with you and everything else, you know. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you so much for sticking around and waiting on me. Thank you for checking up on me. I appreciate you. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. All right. Deuces.